There is no other clearer embodiment of insanity than the willingness and eagerness to sin. There is no greater identification of the insanity of sin than idolatry itself. Do they get special treatment? Does being used as God's instrument grant them immunity from judgment itself? Being used by God does not exempt you from being judged by God. Judas was just like all the rest, but he wasn't obviously overtly wicked. And in fact, Jesus profoundly used him. Judas was sent out 2 by 2. He performed miracles. He preached revival. He saw conversions. But being used by God does not exempt you from the judgment of God. Jesus says in Matthew 7 that in the day of judgment, many will come to me in that day, and they shall say, Lord, Lord, did we not cast out many demons? Did we not do many mighty wonders in your name? And Jesus says, I will say to them, depart from me, I know you not. Judas is a terrifying example of this. Sometimes because we have quite one-dimensional views of the way God operates in reality, there's a theological truth here. We don't have God's perspective of the world. We don't have God's perspective of time or space or the future or the past or even the present. The very same act performed by God through his agents can be sin for them and holiness for him. It's very hard for us to kind of process this. That God cannot sin. God is not an agent of sin. And yet God can use the malcontent sin of wicked people, and it's not sin for him. When we stand there on the moment that we look at Christ eye to eye, we won't for a moment think that there was even an ounce of injustice in his rule of the world. We will see that every wickedness, every sin, every moment of insanity, every moment of evil and idolatry, God perfectly made to turn out to his justice and his goodness.